I don't want to drink no water.
I got coffee.
I guess you got it. Okay, we're going to do this again. So good. Hey, Brian.
It's a little hot.
How are you?
Let that cool off a little bit.
Water.
I'm going to let that cool off.
How you doing, Brian?
I am good.
It's been a while. It's been a long while. We were supposed to do this a long time ago.
Say less.
Lord have mercy.
Facts.
Facts. There you go.
I used the other one wrong. I'm sorry. My bad.
Yeah, facts. It's been a while.
It's been
We're
a while.
supposed to be here like months and months ago.
Uh-huh.
But it don't matter because we here what? Now. Season 2. MyCrush Podcast.
I thought you were going to do it.
You took it away.
What, do it.
Okay.
I think you're in a different key.
Anyway.
I think the producer will put something on top of that. Anyway.
Yes, thank you. Please put it on top of it, just like you did last season.
All right.
So, yeah, we are back.
So where you been?
Season 2, man. Where we've been 2024 was 2024. It was interesting.
It was a beast.
And I think weirdly it was a beast for a lot of people, which is, I don't know, it's just interesting.
Very, very interesting.
So yeah, real rough, very rough.
Oh
boy. Very rough year, but we here, made it through, still pushing, gonna continue to push.
You sound like you're doing a church program.
Huh?
We here.
How you do
we
that?
Still here. We don't worry about it.
Okay.
Still
It's that part out. I don't even know what you're talking about. So what we're gonna talk about today? Well, what are we gonna talk about? The first episode of season 2. What we gonna tell the people? I'm gonna tell you what we're gonna tell them. Or did you want to tell them?
This your show, and I'm just here.
Oh.
I just happen to be a bystander.
Oh, okay then. Let me tell them. Okay, y'all.
You the crush.
Oh, like I'm your crush?
Right, my crush.
You're so sweet.
Okay.
So this is what we're gonna talk about today. First episode. Why are we, y'all, come in. Why are we Cowboys fans? And what does that have to do with marriage? Yeah, that's what we're gonna talk about. I know.
That's interesting.
It is very interesting.
Where'd you come up with that?
What did I think it was
Don't say we, it's you.
season. No, it was this past season, and we were watching games.
And you were disappointed.
And it was just like
and you related to marriage?
I did.
Okay.
And, not the disappointment, but the commitment. Hello.
Oh,
we'll
thank you.
about
All
that.
right, there you go. All right.
But we were watching it, and I don't know if you remember, I was like, why are we Cowboys fans? Like, why are we literally?
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, that kind of relates to being married a little bit, kind of.
Okay.
But yeah, let's jump into that. But first,
okay,
let's see. Question. How long, you both throw out the questions. That's what you did first season. I guess you ain't gonna do that.
No, I ain't doing that anymore.
Okay.
I got a question for you. How long
He's still in my question?
Yeah, I'm gonna steal your question.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna read your mind.
Okay. Okay.
How long have you been a Cowboys fan?
So,
and be real with your answer. Don't be trying to pick it back off my answer.
I don't remember. So I did not watch. My mother watched football. She was a big fan. I can't remember who she was.
Chicago Bears.
Bears, yeah. Growing up, she watched football faithfully. I never did, right? Because I was young. I got tired of listening to it. And at some point, after moving to Dallas in 2000, I can't remember when, but it just kind of happened.
It was all right. So for you, it was after Quincy Carter. You don't even remember. See, that's what I'm saying.
Quincy Carter? Is that the right name?
Quincy Carter, the black football quarterback.
Okay.
Yeah, so he was quarterback, and it was sometime around the Tony Romo era is when you came in, because I remember it was a heartbreak when Tony Romo played his first game, and we lost the way we lost. It was a fumble. Anyway.
Yeah, but how long has it been?
I was on the floor, and I was pounding the floor, and I remember you like, what's wrong with you? Why are you acting all that? And I think after that, okay, you're right. That's not how you talk. Yeah. But then after that, you became a fan. So I don't know what year that was. So I honestly don't remember.
I mean, it was a while ago.
It's been a long time.
It was a long time. And then once I became a fan,
you was hooked.
I was in that thing. I was like, we finna
pause.
We finna watch this every Sunday. We committed.
Yes.
I was a fan. And then I kept being a disappointed fan, but I still stuck with it. So anyway,
she said she was in that thing.
Okay. So I was a fan.
Yes.
And been a fan for a very long time. When did you become a fan of the Cowboys? I don't remember.
In 1999 when I moved here. I literally said when I'm moving, the Cowboys and the Mavericks will be my team. Period.
Did you watch football before you moved here? Okay.
Yeah, when I got to college, I stopped because college was a little stressful and everything. So, yeah, the 49ers and the Chicago Bears were my team.
Before?
Mm-hmm.
I did not even know that.
Chicago Bears because of Walter Payton.
Forget that. It's the 49ers part.
Jackson State.
Okay, it's the 49ers part, though. I did not know you was a 49ers fan, dog.
I was.
Oh, that's okay. Been married to you a long time, so it don't matter. So, you've been a fan of the Cowboys for 26 years.
26 years.
Me,
yes.
I don't know, long time. Very, very long time, whenever that was.
Like a long time.
And then, oh my goodness.
That's Luke.
Edit that out.
That's from Luke.
It's not. So, anyway. And how long have we been? Are we going to have to cut? You need a break.
No, just roll.
Okay. And then how long because I'm putting it all together. We've been Dallas Cowboys fans. You 25, 26 years. Me a long, long time. And then we've been married for 25 years. You see the connection? So anyway, we've been married for 25 years, but together for like 31.
Wonderful.
Yep.
Awesome.
So,
I think we
the people need to know that. So anyway. So that correlation, right? So we've been Cowboys fans as long as we've been married.
We've been reason for a long time.
Okay. Producer, please just do stuff over some of this crazy stuff you're saying. Okay. So anyway, now let's talk about how does that correlate? How does it come together? What does it have to do with each other, right? So number one, right? Why are we Cowboys fans? We are loyal to a fault. And people say all the time, like, what? How can you be a Cowboys fan? Do y'all not understand what the word fan means? That literally is what it means when you're a diehard fan. You are with that team no matter what. It don't matter if you're winning or losing. I am with you. So the loyalty is strong, strong, strong. You ride or die.
Like this coffee.
Oh my goodness. You are a ride or die fan through the wins, through the losses. You there. And it's the same exact thing with marriage. There is literally no difference when you're married.
There's a slight difference.
To your person.
Right.
You got to be married to the person that you was meant to be with. But.
Right. So, with football, there's like multiple people.
Yeah, it's a team.
Right. But in a marriage, it's just two.
Okay, but we still a team.
That is a difference. But yes, the overall concept of being a team.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
The ride or die.
So why are you a Cowboys fan?
Why am I a Cowboys fan? I don't know. Just to be honest, I don't know what drew me. I don't know what drew me to it.
It was the excitement of the game.
Yeah, but that could be literally, that could be any team. If you get on with the team, you on with the team. So, okay, let's think about this. Dallas Cowboys, the marketing is great, right? That's kind of known for it. The owner, that's what he's known for. Marketing is awesome. And maybe that's what got me. I don't know. But
you did a Rick Ross there. You didn't even know. You were like,
Okay. Wait.
Go ahead. Continue.
Cut. Okay. So the ride or die through the wins and the losses, same as with a marriage.
Okay.
And with our marriages in particular, right? 25 years.
Yeah.
The ride or die has been strong.
Right.
The wins and losses have been strong on both sides.
Okay.
But I think you still a fan of me? Did he have to think about?
Do you want me just to answer or do you want me to think through the answer?
Oh. Well,
and then give you an answer.
Okay. Playing music.
I am still a fan for 300.
Okay, awesome.
Yes, I am still a fan of you.
Yeah.
And of the marriage and of the relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Just like I'm still a fan of the Cowboys, even in the loss.
Right.
I'm trying to figure out why.
I was going to say, why are you a fan of the Cowboys?
Because I'm loyal.
Oh, okay. That's exciting. So just once you give us something, you just with it no matter what. It don't matter. It doesn't matter if it benefits you at all. You just with it.
Let me think through that.
Dun, 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 dun.
No, I am a loyal person.
Yeah.
At the very least, I try to be. So, because I do believe my word is my bond. So therefore, if I give you my word and if I falter on that word, it was charged to my head and not my heart, because my intent is to always follow through on my word. So therefore, when I came to Dallas, Texas in 1999, I said the Cowboys are my team. That's it. Yeah. Bam. Point blank, period. Through the wins, through the losses, through the wins, through the losses, through whatever it may be.
Oh,
I'm a fan.
Mm-hmm.
Simple, right? Have they disappointed me? Yes.
Absolutely.
Have they taken me through some ups and very low valleys? Yes.
Yeah, every season.
Have I agreed with every decision they've made?
No.
Nope. How many Super Bowl wins have we had since I became a fan in 1999? Goose egg, 0.
Mm-hmm.
But I am still a fan.
You're
right?
still a fan.
So when it comes to our marriage, has everything been peaches and cream?
No.
Nope. Have we won a Super Bowl?
I would say we maybe have won a Super Bowl.
I think we won a bunch of playoffs and championship games. I don't think we won the Super Bowl yet. Right?
Yeah.
And we can probably dive deeper later individually and try to figure out what our Super Bowl is. It might be a great exercise for people to really figure out what is your Super Bowl. What are you striving for? Mm-hmm. So you get on the same page. Have we had some valleys? Have we had some highs? Absolutely. Yeah. But I'm still a fan.
Yeah.
Part of it is because of the loyalty test of who I am. Yeah. But when it comes to our relationship, part of it is what I do get out of it.
Yeah.
The enjoyment, fun times, the laughter, the travel, of course, the shibidi. You ain't catching none of mine.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. It was the shibidi.
What is it?
Sex.
No.
Oops.
Look
sorry.
it up. You don't even know
Link
what that is.
out.
Anyway, but it's all of that gives me the want to stay in a marriage, right?
Yeah.
So that's part of it. Yeah, part of it's loyalty. The other part is because it's giving me some, I guess, endorphins.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Oh, excuse me, producer.
Oh, producer just
told me in my ear is shibidi. Sorry.
You said skibbity.
Skibbity.
I've never heard of that before.
We working on our.
Somebody got to tell me.
We working on our slang.
Where did they even come from?
Don't worry about it. Go look it up.
Is that a TikTok thing? Y'all in TikTok.
This thing got nothing to do with TikTok.
So what's skibbity?
You'll find out later.
Well, the producer done whispered it. Now I need to know. Okay, fine. After this, somebody better tell me what skibbity is. If you listening, comment under here and tell me what skibbity is.
Say less.
I've never even heard it. Okay, so anyway. So loyalty, the wins and the losses, the ride or die. One big thing, though, is with loyalty, right? You have people, or not really loyalty, but you got the bandwagons, and then you got the people who are committed.
Okay.
And with marriage, I think that's huge. Ooh, I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. But
just talk about yourself.
You can't jump in a marriage to be just, I don't know how to say it. Just on a bandwagon, like whatever the reason is, maybe I'm hey, everybody else doing it, or I just might as well. So no, man,
that's good.
This is a for real commitment.
That's good. You just ate that.
Oh my
that's good.
Goodness, will somebody please get him off of social media? Except for watching us. Anyway, so the bandwagon versus commitment. This thing right here, this ain't we didn't jump on bandwagon.
Right.
This wasn't, just because I need to date somebody for the moment. We was like, let's check each other out.
Correct.
I think we really started out with a commitment.
Yeah, it was the commitment was early on. I mean, that was already locked in a long time ago for what we wanted. So I like that thought of don't be on the bandwagon, because some people do start. You okay?
Yes.
Okay. Some people do start dating because other people are doing it and they are lonely. Some people date because they need something out of the other person. Some people date for companionship. Some people date for sex. Some people date for fancy cars and trips and vacations and stuff. But I always ask the question, I've asked it many, many times, like, why are you married? And I do it in the sense to, really challenge the thought of why did you get married in the first place? Or why did you get in that relationship in the first place?
Right.
That thing should bring you back to.
That's what brings you back when the losses happen.
Correct.
when you don't get to the playoffs.
Right.
When you ain't getting to the Super Bowl.
Right.
It got to be the thing that.
It has to be more than just
what was it that brought you to it that makes you continue to be a fan of each other?
Sometimes.
What do you mean?
Because it was your eyes and your ass that brought me to it. But when your ass is acting an ass and I ain't getting no ass.
Oh my God. Bleep
Hold on.
out.
Don't bleep it.
Bleep.
I can't always come back to that, right?
Over
the length of our relationship, we have built on top of those things. We built companionship. We built relationship. We built communication. We built a lot, right? We built being funny and just having a good time and then understanding each other. We built empathy between each other, right? So we have a lot of things to hang our hat on when something else is not working right.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah, because when you ain't giving it up, I gotta lean my hat on something else.
We'll do that in another episode because
I was just saying,
we can look at different things.
Like when the Cowboys ain't winning,
Uh-huh.
what you gotta lean your hat on? The fact that
fans.
I don't know.
You just lean your hat on that what we talking about, that you just a true fan and you gonna come back next week. You know what? We wait a minute.
What?
We finna talk about that.
Okay.
We finna talk about that. What you leaning your hat on?
On the Cowboys?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You want me to answer that question right now? Right now it's just pride. Because I done stuck my head out since 1999 saying we're going to the Super Bowl just like everybody else is. Every year we're going to the Super Bowl. We're going to the Super Bowl. And they ain't went to the Super Bowl yet. So I bet for 25 years I've been wrong.
And you just
But even a broke clock is right.
At least once a day.
I thought it was at least twice a day.
No, it's once a day. Is it twice a day? I don't know. It's the end of the day. Once or twice a day is right. Anyway,
you're
going to stay in
but at some
until
point,
we win the Super Bowl.
That's right.
Because now people finna comment, well, you finna be dead and gone. And
no. We going to Super Bowl.
You're right. Fan.
Right. You're a fan.
But that's what we finna talk about now.
Go into it.
Okay. So how can
drink this coffee.
a marriage learn from sports fans? Like, what is it that, again, correlates for this to, work together and help you in marriage, right? So, number one, you got to celebrate the small wins. We do that. If the Cowboys win a game, baby, why is you shaking your head?
We don't do it. Should we? Yeah, we don't.
The Cowboys,
do it.
We do get excited when they win a game. We absolutely do.
Do we really?
Okay, I do.
Think
in my
about
whole heart and soul.
Think about it. This year,
in my whole heart and soul,
when they were winning, it was like, okay, whatever.
Oh,
because
okay.
it's like Super Bowl or bust. And that's the era that we walk in as Cowboys fan. We're like, yeah, it's Super Bowl, right? So when we lost against the Saints this year, and them Saints fans are something else. When we lost, and then we win the next game, we're like, that's cool. But you ain't making a stamp. You ain't putting your foot on their neck.
Okay.
You ain't winning the season like you should. You walking in just all timid and stuff. Cowboys fans, we are rowdy, we loud, and we're proud. And then when the team goes out there and just kind of half-ass the game, it's like, they won. It's all good. So it doesn't give me the same oomph, right? So I'm like, go ahead and you got to win the Super Bowl for me to get excited.
So you're just at the point
25 years in.
So many disappointments.
Yeah.
You need more wins to be excited about the few wins.
Correct.
You need more not to be excited about the few wins, but you need more of them to come in because you're just like, okay, right. At some point we just need
our
more
win differently.
Yeah.
Don't win by 2 or 3 points.
You need to win big.
Win big.
Okay, so same thing in marriage.
There you go.
If you get to the point of where the small stuff, even the small stuff that's good, just becomes monotonous. It just becomes like, oh, awesome. Oh,
great.
Yay.
You made the bid for me. Wonderful.
Then, you need to pay attention to the marriage in a way of like, okay, this is getting monotonous and maybe it's getting boring. Mm-hmm. Maybe, honestly, for some people, right, my man opened the door, that's a win.
Yeah.
And I'm be just real honest, right? We've been together for this long. Brian is a door opener. He always has opened the door. When you are in a relationship for a long time, that's the norm.
That becomes the norm, yeah.
Yeah. I say thank you still.
Right.
I still greatly appreciate it when anybody else does it.
No, absolutely.
But it's a norm.
Yeah.
It's not something that I'm finna go jump up and down about. And that does become I'm getting off of what we talking about. But in a relationship.
You have freedom of life.
In a relationship, you do have to grow even in the good stuff.
Right.
If that makes sense. So we think about, I have these issues and I need to grow out and grow up and do these things out of the issues. Mm-hmm. But sometimes in the good stuff, you got to grow. Right? Yeah. So the good things are cool, but sometimes you got to one up yourself.
That's true.
One up yourself on whatever it is you're doing for your person.
That's
talking to me.
Okay,
Amen.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Catch it.
I need to one up myself.
Shout.
Amen.
Okay. Say less. Do less.
You got a thing on that for?
No, that's it.
Oh, was I that good? You don't got nothing to say?
Mm-hmm. I ain't got nothing to say.
Oh, that's a miracle. So celebrating small wins and making way for bigger wins. Mm-hmm. But then the patience and the hope, right? We go in every year at the beginning of the season. What we say,
We're
this
going
year
to the
is
Super
our
Bowl.
year.
Mm-hmm.
Every year we do that, right? We have the patience to wait for the year to come up, the season to come up again. And we always start with the hope. And it's genuine. It's a genuine, we walking in there like, we about to win this season.
Right.
Genuinely. And that is the same thing you got to do in marriage. And some people may disagree. Some people might be like, hell no, like, what am I keep doing that for? But as long as it's not a dangerous situation, as long as it's not a disrespectful situation, as long as it's not something that's pushing you in the ground, then that is what marriage is. It is walking into the new season with, okay, we finna do this thing differently, and having the hope and patience that, I don't like the word hope though.
Yeah,
but
hope is
I don't like hope.
Yeah, I don't like hope either.
I don't like hope. You got to have the dedication and patience. I think that's better. The dedication and the help me out, somebody. The
wherewithal,
where you're doing it.
The discipline.
No,
I don't give you 2 words and you said no.
You're doing it. You're not
doing
trying. You got to take out try, and you got to take out hope.
Right.
I'm not hoping we get better. I'm not trying to get better. We are better. And you got to see yourself as better and then walk in that way that you see.
Right.
If that makes sense.
When I ask most people about marriage and I say, well, how's married life? Or do you have any advice? Oh, marriage is good. You just have to work at it.
Oh, yeah.
Right. So I was told that when we first got married in 2000, people say, oh, just got to work at it. But no one really tells you what the work is.
Right.
Right. People don't tell you the work is you have to fight through depression. People don't tell you that the work is you have to look at your finances. And now y'all merging finances. You got to look at that. That might cause a little strife. People don't tell you that, oh, yeah, we might want to raise a child differently, right? People don't tell you what the work is.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a book that can actually describe what the work is for every individual relationship.
Because it's different.
But if you think about football, when we go into the off season, it's my expectation, right? I'm so excited, right? I go into knowing that we're going to win next season because you working out, training camp. You got trainers. You're doing what you're supposed to do. You're gonna lose the weight.
Coach,
right? You listen to your coach, and I mean, you getting taken care of. You're doing surgeries, whatever you got to do in the off season. And then you come up spring camp and you're working out hard. And then I watch you on TV, and I'm like, oh my gosh, they doing it. They practicing.
Yeah.
But then when it comes showtime,
it just falls flat.
I'm kind of disappointed.
Yeah.
So it's kind of the same thing in marriage too. It's like you say you're gonna do X, Y, Z. You say you're gonna be X, Y, Z.
Yeah.
So you got to be practicing that every day.
Yeah. So
then when you don't show up, I'm a little disappointed. So yeah, it's not. It's the patience you got to have. Like you said, it's not about the hope. It's about putting in the work and that dedication. And now, if I am taking care of myself and putting in that work, if you are taking care of yourself and putting in that work, I can now trust that we're about to go to the Super Bowl. Because on my side, as a team, I'm putting my 100 in. Right. As you, as that teammate, are you going to put your 100 in? And can I lay my hat on the fact that you about to put your 100 in and we're about to go to the Super Bowl? And
we come together. And that's the big thing, right? Because you can put 100 in over here, you can put it in over here.
Separately,
but if you're not coming in together in a marriage, if you're not coming in together and putting that, then it's cool. You doing good and you doing good, but are y'all doing good?
Right, yeah.
Because it's a you and a you and a y'all.
You and you and a y'all.
Yes, it's a you, and then it's a y'all.
Okay.
That's what I meant.
Okay. That's
just
a shirt.
Go with my vision.
You, y'all.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
But one thing, when you were talking, like one sentence.
You were falling in love again when I was talking.
Yeah,
that's
baby.
What it was.
Yeah, 25 years of love. Sorry, longer than that.
You need to let that marinate sometime.
What?
You was like 25 years.
I'm gonna forget what I'm gonna say.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. You right.
So I have one sentence that like sums up all that stuff we were just saying on that part. Marriage is not a passive event.
Correct.
Marriage is an active event. Yep. And I think, and I bet you, if you talk to any married couple that's been married for some time, many will say it's just become a passive thing. You come home, you do what you do. If you work outside the house, you're going to work. You coming home, you're taking care of the kids, you're walking the dog, whatever. You're eating dinner, you're going to bed, you're waking up, you're doing the same thing. You do things it becomes passive. Yeah. And anything that's passive, you can put that at anything in your life. If you're not actively working on it, it is going to become stale. Yeah. Never fails. And that, like with business, if I'm not actively working on getting clients and building something, what's going to happen? Eventually, and we know what that means.
I don't.
Right?
I don't know what that means.
Eventually, I have no clients. Eventually, I have no growth from anything. So you have to marriage is an active thing. Yeah. You can't just get married and be like, oh, we chilling, we good. Like, boo.
Yeah, Cowboys got to be active too, right? So, man, you can tell when someone is checked out, right? If you jogging on the field.
Like I just checked out.
Huh?
I said, when you said Cowboys, I checked out a little bit.
Oh.
Makes me sad in my soul.
Okay. But, I mean, you can tell when someone's checked out, right? They not really giving their all. Or maybe they got something on their mind, right?
Yeah.
And as a teammate, there's two ways to really look at that thing. That's my nanu choo-choo. You don't even know nothing about that. Wow.
I do.
We got to talk about good job. So two ways to look at that, right? When my teammate is going through something, do I still have the expectations of my teammate as if they were not going through what they were going through?
No.
But they're not performing at the level that they told me they were going to perform at.
Right.
So I have to have a little empathy and support and have some emotional maturity there to actually kind of carry them through. Like on the football field, if my center is hurt, the linemen need to help out a little bit, right? Or another player needs to step in and kind of help out as a team. Yeah. But then also there's a time when you can just check out where there's nothing wrong with you, but maybe you're feeling a certain type of way and you're just being immature. Yeah. Well, then I need to check you at a little bit, because in the locker room sometimes you got to check your teammate and say, hey, you think you're a little higher than the team. You need to get checked back in line.
Wait, what?
So there's two ways to look at that.
Okay.
So I'm saying there's two ways when you're not pulling your weight. Yeah. One is be empathetic. The second one is I got to check you. Because one, on your empathy side, maybe you're going through some depression. Maybe something just happened in your life that's detrimental. But then on the other side, you might just been an asshole. Oh. And then you're just not doing your part. Or you just being lazy, right? Mm-hmm. I have to check you on those moments. So
what if they tired? What if your teammate is truly just tired?
You get to be tired every once in a while, but you can't be tired all the time.
What do you do when your teammate is tired?
Hey, baby, it's okay. Come on, lay down. But we got to go. Let's go. Tomorrow it starts another day. Yeah. Right? God gives you 24 rest. Hours. You got to have some rest in the marriage. Point blank. Yeah. Yeah.
Cool. Were you finished with that?
Yeah, I was done.
I thought you was going to keep going. Mm-mm. Okay, cool. So, yeah. So the teamwork, working together, like that's huge in a marriage. But big. I think that one sentence we can just take on everything. When somebody says, how do you make a marriage work? You got to be active. You got to be actively married to your partner. And I know they always say actively dating, and that's true, but it's not just about dating. It's actively in the relationship, period. Correct. And if you're not, then it's going to become, that's a word, yeah, it's just going to become blah. It is. It's going to become blah. So anyway, I think that like anything else before, because I'm like, that's kind of.
Close at it. That's it.
Wrap it up.
When you hit it, you ain't got to hit it no more. Until tomorrow comes. Well, pause.
Okay. So the important stuff, right? Faith, commitment, loyalty, being on the team, and understanding that it's a team thing.
Absolutely.
It can't be just spouse and spouse. You doing your thing, and you never come together to see what you can do to help the other person win the game.
Absolutely.
Right. That's huge. So. That's that.
Put in the work.
Put in the work.
I would say this year.
Yeah.
Actively, we're putting in the work. 25 years married.
Yes.
And what we say, we're going to take 25 trips this year at December 31st, 12 o'clock, midnight. Or 11:59. We should have taken 25 trips.
Let's clarify. So by trips,
big trips, small trips.
Yes.
Day trips.
Not like we finna be on a plane traveling somewhere 25 times. It can be a day trip where it's like we live in Dallas. So many things around us that we have literally not been to in 25 years.
Correct.
So even like Fort Worth, right? It's an hour away. We gonna have a day trip there, just spending time. Because the whole point of it, right? We've been together 25 years and we want to bring that thing. I was finna say, it didn't make sense. But we want to just celebrate that in a way of getting closer and spending more time together.
So, and I think it goes back to your point, right? It's like when I open doors, it's great, but it becomes mundane, right? I think we have a great relationship, but it's becoming mundane, right? We're just good out the box, right? We've learned how to get in the rhythm of just being good. Now we got to take it to the next level, and we got to go and do something a little crazy. And with our busy schedules, trying to do 25 trips, it's going to take a little something extra. And I think that little something extra is going to bless the relationship and hopefully bless someone else to see that we can do it, you can do it too. You don't. It may not be 25. Maybe you just marry 10 or 5. You want to take those 5 extra trips or something like that.
Yeah,
or take 5 dates.
It could be dates. Yeah.
Yeah, just do dates. Just do explore. Something. Just do something different because your marriage, your relationship deserves it. And that's it. Whatever. Don't say nothing else. Let that be what it is because I just topped it. No, did it? I put a bow on it.
Okay, I'm still gonna say it. You know I can't. So it could be 5 of like you've been married 5 years, 5 of whatever it is that you feel like you're lacking. So like talk to your boo and be like, hey, what is it that we want to do more of? And for, we can say 5, 10, 15, do that in those years. Say if we ain't never going on dates, then go on, make sure you go on 5 dates your 5th year of marriage. And just improve on that because you always say good, better, best, right? And your good, better, best changes. If that makes sense.
Yeah, don't be going. We got to write this thing up.
Yeah. I'm good, home. Better, best. So just make sure you don't get mundane with the good because that good can change, just like the door opening. The door opening used to be the better, right? But now it's good,
right?
And so just always growing. So I got a question. I got a fun question for you. Okay, what's harder, being a Cowboys fan for 25 years, or being married for 25 years? Ooh, that's a good one, Charlene.
Who's supposed to answer?
You.
You want me to answer that?
Yeah.
On the spot?
Yes.
Raw. I mean,
oh
raw.
Oh my God. Bleep that out. Lord have mercy.
No, that means something different now. The Gen X crew, that means something different. Don't it?
Just answer the question.
Okay. You want me to answer? Okay. At this point, being a Cowboys fan is actually hard.
Are you serious?
Absolutely.
Okay, that's funny.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, because you haven't had the.
I have hope with happiness. You.
Yeah, hope with me.
I have no hope.
Well, why our producer keep talking on this?
I don't know.
He said
we are Gen X.
Thank you for that information.
Appreciate that, big dog.
Gen Z. Wait, what is he?
I don't know.
What are you? Gen Z. Anyway. So cool. So you say being a Cowboys fan is harder. Yeah, I would say so because we haven't had the celebrations. We ain't had the wins. This bring us back. We just loyal and we gonna stay loyal because this year is what? The year you're supposed to say it with me.
Oh, I didn't know where you were going.
So anyway, y'all.
We're going to Zubo though. And the last thing I'm gonna say about the Cowboys.
What?
That was a catch.
You talking about that wasn't even last season. You talking about
baby girl, that was still a catch.
Oh my God.
Do you know if they would have called that a catch, we would have gone to the Super Bowl that year and we probably would have won? See, that's sometimes there's go ahead and wrap it up, but I need to say this behind the scenes because sometimes there are forces behind you just trying to destroy your team. There's some enemies that's trying to destroy what you're trying to build. And sometimes you would have caught the ball and then rolled on into the end zone, but somebody come back and say, no, that wasn't a touchdown. And then they destroys the synergy that you had in your teamwork. Don't let nobody else come into your relationship and destroy that synergy.
Yes.
It was a touchdown.
Amen. Thank you, brother.
You welcome.
All right, y'all. So, I'm finna call. Hold on.
Season 2, we're gonna be inviting people on to podcasts. We're gonna be doing a lot more of these. I don't know how many we're gonna be doing, but it's gonna be a bunch.
Whenever we get the urge,
it's gonna be a bunch of episodes, and we might do it in different locations.
Yeah. So, if you're watching this, please. Down below what you're watching, wherever you're watching it, I need you to comment. Let us know what you thought about this episode, and let us know what you think. Like, if you are a Cowboys fan, let us know. We love you, and we want. Let us know. We want to come together and be together as fans as we watch the next season. Okay, but whoever you love, whoever you like, let us know. Let us know what you thought, and we hope to see you on the next episode of the MyCrush Podcast. Okay. That was so good, baby. That was good.
I was doing it in your key.
I said love you.
Oh, I love you too. Much love.
Love you.
How many times we gotta tap this?
Pause. Like. All right. See y'all next episode.
It's good coffee.
Still water. Bye.
It's a vibe.